What letter that my grandmother gave me that's make me realize everything and finally make me free. They used to call Isabel the sun. At least, that's what my mother said when she introduced us to guests. This is Isabel, our little sunbeam, and that's Clara, our quiet one. I got used to being second, background music to her spotlight. Isabel shone, always. She could cry on cue, laugh louder than anyone in the room, wear chaos like a crown. Boys followed her, teachers adored her, and even when she failed glamorously. I existed in the space she didn't bother to occupy. Every time I found something that made me happy, she found a way to take it. She didn't break things. She bent them just enough so they didn't belong to me anymore. I learned to shrink, to make silence an armor. But silence is a seed. It grows. Our grandmother was the only person who ever really looked at me without comparison in her eyes. Not always warmly, but with a kind of knowing. She never praised me, never hugged me, she just watched. Isabel, of course, hated her, said she was bitter, said she favored me just to be cruel. When Grandma died, Isabel barely cried. She was already planning her outfit for the reading of the will. I expected nothing, maybe a dusty photo or a cracked mug. But when the lawyer read the words, I felt the air shift. To Isabel, I leave the family name, the portrait, and the heirloom pearls. You always wanted to be seen. I hope this helps. To Clara, I leave the truth. He handed me a box, small, heavy. Inside, a letter in my grandmother's spidery handwriting. I read it once, then again. And I laughed, the kind of laugh you let out when a locked door in your soul quietly swings open. Because in that letter, she told me something Isabel could never take. You always watched, Clara. You saw what others refused to see. The way she pushed, stole, sparkled, not because she needed love, but because she couldn't stand not being the brightest. You were my mirror. You saw me, even when I didn't speak. And because of that, I leave you what matters. The truth of who you are, and the permission to finally stop hiding. I looked up at Isabel, still beaming, still waiting for applause that wasn't coming. You wanted to be the center of attention your whole life, I said, and my voice surprised even me. Calm, final. Well, you got it, but it was never meant for you. Then I walked out, not because I wanted her to chase me, but because I finally didn't care if she did. Many years had passed. Sometimes, when people ask about Isabel, I just smile. Let them believe she was the sun. They don't need to know the truth lives with me now, quietly, brilliantly, where it always belonged.